know that I said that we were starting Frugal February, and we are, but I did have a request from a subscriber, and after all, that is what I'm here for. Somebody wanted to hear my thoughts on the new Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation. I know that there's been a lot of reviews on this foundation already, but there have been some mixed reviews, she said, and she was curious about what I thought of it because I have less than perfect skin. I know none of us really have perfect skin, but I have a really flawed side with bad acne scars, and I have a lot of texture, and I'm getting some fine lines and wrinkles and all of those things, so she wanted to see how it would hold up on me. So we're also going to show you a couple of additional products by Merit, and if that sounds like something you're interested in, stick around. We're about to get right into it. So I'm Mona, thank you for joining me today. We are going to do a foundation review. I love doing these. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. If you haven't subscribed and you like this kind of content for living your best life after 50, living life on your terms, then consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. So this is $44. It is now at Sephora and it is at the Charlotte Tilbury website, of course. I have mine in the color 3 Cool. That was a shade match recommended for me on the shade finder on the Charlotte Tilbury website, and it has proven to be a great color for me. This was made in Italy. It's in recyclable packaging. It is a typical 1 ounce. $44 is about what you pay for a luxury line foundation. Some you pay more for, some you pay less for, but it's in the ballpark. What I want to show is how it sort of stacks up against them. It has a lot of claims. I mean, they all do. They all say they're going to do all these wonderful things for your skin. I think Charlotte, darling, has really laid on the thickness in the claims for this one. It is her new buildable medium coverage hydrating foundation for a beautiful healthy glow. I could just hear her saying, and darlings, it is just a wonderful, wonderful foundation. It is giving everyone that skin that looks beautifully hydrated, plumper, smoother, and brighter. It's medium coverage, hydrating. It has been expertly formulated with skincare ingredients to combine instant glow and buildable coverage with long-term skincare benefits, with brightening rose complex, that's supposed to be the secret here, and hydrating hyaluronic acid to improve the look of skin with each wear. My new Beautiful Skin Foundation is the secret to your best healthy looking skin day, every day. So then she's got these crazy claims that it's beautifully radiant by 285% and it's beautifully hydrated by up to 166%. And that your skin looks beautifully plumper and smoother by up to 181%. And it appears more even by up to 210%, and over 90% agrees that it improves the appearance of skin with each wear, and that it minimizes the appearance of pores, pigmentation, and dark spots. Well, most any foundation that has any coverage is going to do a lot of that covering up just by the nature of what a foundation is. But we are going to do a wear test. We're going to show you the application. I'm going to speed through that, and mostly I want to show you what it looks like in the bright light on my skin, and I'm anxious to give you my final thoughts. Okay, I'm gonna put my makeup on. I'm gonna show you I have all my makeup on right now except for 2 products that Merit Beauty sent me for free, and I am very appreciative. Thank you, Merit Beauty. I purchased the entire line of Merit Beauty myself. On the everyday since COVID, since I've been working from home, I found myself getting back into that less is more approach, and most days I'm just wearing very natural looking makeup. There are days where I want to look a little more polished and put together, but this Merit line is clean and it is minimalistic packaging. This is in the color Cheeky. I have all the blush colors. There's one that can be used sort of as a bronzer too, and I can swipe it on my eyes. I find that these can go in your lips, your cheeks, and your eyes, and you can mix them with the other products. If you'd like a full review of the whole Merit Beauty line at some point, let me know and I'll be happy to do that. Anyway, this is my latest color, Cheeky. I love just that they swipe on. I don't find that they lift your product that's beneath them. I like to just take my fingers. You can take a brush, you can take a sponge. I like to just pat them in. What's the matter, Pipe Pipe? Can I see Piper? My cat has been crying a lot today. I don't see anything wrong with her. I'm not sure why she's crying. She purrs, she likes to be pet. She's eating, drinking, all the normal things. She's just talking to me a whole lot more than she usually does. So look how pretty that looks. And the other thing that they sent me, they let me request any 2 products I wanted. I picked another cheek color, and I picked another one of these highlighters. Of all the highlighters in the world, for my age, Merit has the ones that I like the best. So getting a duplicate in my arsenal, a backup, is definitely not going to be disappointing to me. I had showed you one in the color Cavo, which is the color that is sort of champagne-y. This is the color Bounce, and it's their more pink shade. These are the most beautiful formulas because if you have mature skin, it just really adds some sheen and a little bit of highlight, but it has no glitter, no specks. It doesn't emphasize any lines or textures. It just soaks into my skin and just gives me a little bit of light when I move my head around. It's just fun to apply, easy, quick. I don't have to be precise with it like I have to do with some of the other highlighters that are gonna emphasize lines and wrinkles. If I put this all right here, it still isn't gonna hurt me in any kind of way. I think this is such a beautiful formula. You can roll it up. You can roll it back down. So I appreciate that they let me pick 2 additional products to just put in my backup. These are what I throw in my bag almost every time I travel, go somewhere. It's what's usually in my purse because it's just a swipe, and if I just want to add a little more color, I'll put them on my lips, I'll put them on my eyes, and it's there. All right. This is what the Charlotte Tilbury foundation looks like up close. Inside, I do have my windows in front of me, so this is natural light, but it's not outside light. So this is the new Charlotte Tilbury foundation in bright daylight. Bring you up a little bit closer. About 4 hours in. I wanted you to see if you can see this really good in the bright sunlight again. If you don't have a road map on your face, I think that this really goes on nice and has a pretty finish. But I'm going to zoom you in. It emphasizes texture. It is settling in every single line that I have earned over these 51 years. It is finding them and paying tribute by just plopping right down in them. So if you have flawless skin, or you have really nice skin, then this would probably be a lovely foundation for you, and probably so would a lot of other drugstore foundations, because anything's going to look good if your skin looks good. It's when you have problem areas that you're a little more choosy about what you pick up and what you buy, because you're looking for things that accentuate the positive and don't highlight the negative. And this one is missing the mark on that. It's still wearing pretty good. I haven't really had a problem with it breaking up. I've just had a problem with it sinking into every line I've earned. So we'll do some final thoughts at the end of the day. So hey everybody, I'm here to give you my final thoughts on the Charlotte Tilbury's Beautiful Skin Foundation. I've showed you some outside shots, I've showed you some close-up shots, this has been on for about 10 hours. This is one of the only foundations that I wear that starts breaking up on my nose. I've never had that problem before. And like I said, it has found every line that I own. This one is not one that I would repurchase. And it's not one that I would recommend for anybody who has a lot of texture on their skin. It seemed to look very pretty upon initial application. I've tried it for several days. I've worn it with primer, I've worn it without primer, I've worn it with powder, I've worn it without powder. I've tried it all the ways that there is really to try it. And for all the promises that it makes, it did not keep them for me. I feel like it was a strange combination of giving me some hydration and moisture in a sense that it actually broke down on my nose, which that's not an issue I usually ever deal with in foundations, but yet it feels like it sucked the hydration out of the places where I have texture, and it broke apart in some areas more than others. I could put the setting spray on it and get it to last a little bit longer, yes. So I don't think wear time would be the big issue. I think for me the big issue was that it found every line and wrinkle that I've earned, and it settled right into them. And you could see that from the footage earlier. I don't think it was flattering. I think if anything, it probably made me look older and more aged, and made my skin look more flawed than almost all of my other ones. The one by Melodie that's in a tube like this, I'm drawing a blank on the name, that one works much better for me. Estee Lauder's Futurist Hydra Rescue works better for me. Urban Decay's Hydromaniac works better for me than this one. And I think L'Oreal's one in a tube also works better. Also seems like it used an awful lot of the foundation just trying it since I've gotten in. You know how much of a new release this is, but I told you I have tested it for several days, and I feel like I've gone through a whole lot of product. So I would say no for me, but if you have good skin, it may be a winner for you. It's individual preference. For me, it's not my preference. The blush, love. The highlighter, love. We talked about that I was going to be thrifting in every video going forward, so I'm going to show you my thrifted look today. Now remember, I don't have a setup in my house since the hurricane where I can step back and really show you like a full shot, but I got this sweater. It comes to mid-thigh. I'm wearing it with black leggings and boots. I got this for $3.99. It's got some cute little detail on the pockets. See these little pearls? It's got like some little loose sweater danglies, whatever you want to call them. 3/4 length sleeves with a little fringe around the edges. And with the leggings, I think with the leggings and the boots. I think it's very cute. So the thrifting is definitely going fun and great. Barbara Jean, thank you so much. If you guys have not been to Barbara Jean's channel, Age is Just a Number, I'll have her link below. Go hop on over. She is definitely a fashionista and she does some thrifting, and she's got me addicted to thrifting. Okay, I have 2 things to give away today, 2 gently used products for anybody who might want them. One is the Smashbox. This is the Smashbox LA Cover Shot Eye Palette. I think this is made in the USA. It is very pretty. It's got 4 different looks. This one, this one, this one, this one. You can see that I have not. It's very gently used. It's got that nice cream color that I like to set the lid. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I have too much and I'm cleaning out my collection and I'd rather share it with somebody who might want to use it. The other one is the Wayne Goss Luxury Eye Palette, the Pearl. This is not his brand new release, which was Tourmaline, but it's the one right before that with sort of that romantic wedding look vibe. Also gently used. This is the Celestial shade, so it's a little bit softer, so you can see my swatch in there. So if you're interested in either of these 2, my email address is in the description. Just send me an email, that way it has a timestamp and I know who asked for it first. Give me your address and I'll ship it out to you. Until then, I hope you go out and live like Mel.